everyone, this is Sugantha Priya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Dr.S.Sugantha Priya College of Arts and Science. In this lecture series, we are going to discuss about interfaces. An interface in Java programming language is defined as an abstract type used to specify the behavior of a class. An interface in Java is a blueprint of a behavior. A Java interface contains static, constant, and abstract methods. What are interfaces in Java means? The interface in Java is a mechanism that is used to achieve the abstraction. There can be only abstract methods in Java interface, not the method body. It is used to achieve abstraction and multiple inheritance in Java using interface. In other words, you can say that interfaces can have abstract methods and variables. It cannot have a method body. Java interface also represents an essay relationship. There are main three reasons to use an interface. It is used to achieve abstraction. Secondly, by interface we can support the functionality of multiple inheritance. Thirdly, it can use to achieve loose coupling. Next is the syntax for Java interfaces. To declare an interface, use the interface keyword. It is used to provide total abstraction in Java. That means all the methods in an interface are declared within an empty body and are public, and all the fields are public, static, and finally by default. A class that implements an interface must implement all the methods declared in that interface. To implement the interface, use the implements keyword. Next is the uses of interfaces in Java. Use of interface in Java are mentioned below. It is used to achieve total abstraction. Since Java does not support multiple inheritance in case of class, by using an interface, it can achieve multiple inheritance. Any class can extend only one class, but any class can implement infinite number of interfaces. It is also used to achieve loose coupling. An interface is also used for implementing abstraction. Next is the relationship between a class and an interface. A class can extend another class. Similar to this, an interface can extend another interface, but only a class can extend to another interface and vice versa is not allowed. Like abstract classes, interfaces cannot be used to create object. Interfaces methods do not have any body. The body is provided by the implement class. On implementation of an interface, you must override all of its methods. Interface methods are by default abstract and public. Interface attributes are by default public, static, and final. An interface cannot contain a constructor as it is cannot be created to create objects. Next is the difference between a class and an interface. Although a class and an interface seems the same, there can have certain difference between classes and interface. The major difference between a class and an interface are mentioned below. In a class, you can instantiate variables and create an object, whereas in an interface, you cannot instantiate variables and can create an object. A class can contain concrete within implementation methods, whereas the interface cannot contain concrete within the implementation methods. In a class, the access specifiers used in the class are private, protected, and public. In an interface, only one specifier is used as public. Next is the advantages of interfaces in Java. Without bothering about the implementation part, we can achieve the security of the implementation in Java by using multiple inheritance which are not allowed. However, you can use an interface to make use of it as you can implement more than one interface. Next is multiple inheritance is achieved in Java using an interface. Multiple inheritance in object-oriented programming concept that can be implemented in Java using classes, but we can use multiple inheritance in Java using an interface. This is an example for a Java interface. Suppose we need to add a new function to an existing interface. Obviously, the old code will not work as the classes have not implemented those new functions. So with the help of the default implementation, we will give a default body for the newly added function. Then the code will work still. Following is an ideal example for an interface in Java. Here we try to display a method named hello. When a class implements an interface, you can think of a class as a single signing a contract agreeing to perform the specific behavior of the interface. If a class does not perform all the behaviors of the interface, the class must declare itself as abstract. A class uses the implements keyword to implement an interface. The implements keyword appears in the class declaration following the extension portion of the declaration. Next is extending Java interfaces. An interface can extend another interface. In the same way, a class can extend another class. The extends keyword is used to extend an interface, and the child interface inherits the methods of the parent interface. A Java class can extend only one parent class. Multiple inheritance is not allowed here. Interfaces are not classes. However, an interface can extend more than one parent interface. The extends keyword is used once, and the parent interfaces are declared in the common separated list. Thank you.